Hi everybody, how are you today? My name is Mary and welcome back to Marebear 3000, the new and improved me. Love doing these videos. I'm really starting to kind of get into a groove with them, so I'm very excited. In this video, I think I'm going to start out with a little funny story, mostly at my expense, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. We're going to update my monetizing sheet for YouTube. How I'm going to choose my challenges that I create. I think I found kind of a fun way for me to do it. And digital versus physical products. So, and then I have my change for today, so I'm going to do the little story time as I put that in here, and we will go from there. So, story time. So as you guys know, or maybe you don't, but I'm a server. And I work breakfast. I'm generally the first one there because one, I don't like being late, and two, I like easing my way into the job. So when I get there, I'm generally there, again, before anybody else, about 5-10 minutes before anybody else. So I start with the coffee, and we have some big urns. I'm thinking they could hold a couple of gallons, but it's probably, you know, maybe that much, but in height. So anyway, go in. We have 2 pots that we start, and then from those big urns, we fill up our smaller coffee pots. So anyway, I go in, I get the coffee going, I'm boom, 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 working right away, and then we have these other large tea urns to do our sweet and unsweet teas, so I got that going. I'm moving right along. Well, I turned around to, I get another little container to get all the sugar in so I can make my sweet tea. And all of a sudden I see all this coffee on the counter. What in the world is going on? I've never had the pot overflow. There was nothing in the pot for it to overflow. Well, I quickly turned that off. Got coffee all over the place. And so I realized that the basket that the grounds go into, it's not flowing correctly. So it's leaking out the back. Instead of going into the urn, it's going out the back. Perfect. I mean, this is just a great 6:30 a.m. thing to do. So then I'm doing something. I hear this water running. I'm thinking, what in the world? Look to my left, and there's the tea that I just started brewing. It's pouring out the spout. So some person did not put back, you know, you pull down the little handle and it goes in your cup, and then you put it back up and it stops pouring. They didn't put that on there, and I didn't even notice. So I've got all this tea running out of this hole. I'm looking around. I cannot find the spouts. Cannot find the little things that go on there. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So stuck my finger in the hole, plugged that up, and now I'm sitting there. Nobody else is around. I've got a coffee mess happening. I've got a tea that I can't let go of my finger, otherwise it is going to go all over the floor. The entire thing. The water's still flowing into the urn. So I'm standing there and I just let the whole thing run through its cycle. And then I'm like, okay, now what? Now what do I do? There's no sink in our server station. So I had to take this filled iced tea urn with my finger plug in the hole so it won't go all over the place from here to our dish pit, which was probably about 20 feet away. So I grabbed the thing, I'm bringing it over there. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad my finger didn't come off the hole. It would have been a disaster. So I go and I dump it all. Just so happened to turn around and look at the shelves in the dish pit. And I'm sorry, dish pit is, I'm sure most of you know this, but it's where they do all the dishes. So anyway, turn around, lo and behold, there are those handles. They are not supposed to be in there. If anybody who works in a restaurant, you always know you never put anything small into the dish pit. You will never see them again. I don't know what happens to them, but you will never see them again. And so I'm like, okay, well, now that I got my nozzles, I can go back. So I'm cleaning up the tea, I'm putting the nozzles back on, I'm restarting it. People start walking in the door, and I went over to the coffee because now I got to clean up that mess. So I normally just take that basket right out of that coffee urn, spin around, and dump it in the trash. Now it's supposed to just be the coffee grounds. Well, what happened was, since I turned the coffee pot off, little did I know there was still water in that basket. So when I took it out, it just flung everywhere. I had coffee grounds, I had everything all over the place. I'm just standing there like, oh, geez, what is going on this morning? So everybody just kind of came in and they're like, Mary, what are you doing? I said, well, it's not a good opening unless Mary makes a mess. So here we are. I said, you guys go do the other stuff. I'll clean up my mess. We're good to go. So that's my motto. It's not an opening with Mary unless Mary makes some sort of a mess. I'm normally not like that. I'm kind of a neat person, but every once in a while, stuff's gonna go wrong. So anyway, I hope you laughed with me. It's okay if you laughed at me because, well, it's comical. And you can't take life too seriously. I mean, come on. So anyway, that's my quick little story time for today. Let me know in the comments if you guys have anything like this. You know, you just have one of those mornings that things go completely bonkers and you just stand there and shake your head and say, okay, that's the way it's going to be this morning. Oh, goodness. Okay, so on to the rest of the things. Updating my monetized sheet. So, I got this from Emily Rose Loves Budgets. I don't have a ton to report, but that's okay. I got to start somewhere. So currently, as of today, the 13th, I have 8 subscribers. Thank you very much if you've already subscribed. I truly appreciate that. So excited. But I can't color that in until I get to 10. I need 2 more. 2 more. And currently I'm at 4.8 watch time hours. And these things are supposed to be like for every 40 hours. So I can't do any coloring, but that's okay. You start somewhere and you just keep trucking and keep going. So anyway, just wanted to kind of let you guys know where I'm at with that. So just kind of a quick little thing. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with people. I would very much appreciate that. So the fun part for today is, how do I choose my challenges? And where do I get my ideas from? Well, I'm a spreadsheet person. This one's not fancy by any means. I just needed something like quick hit. So I created a spreadsheet and I wrote down all my ideas. Just different things like maybe something for the business or birthdays, something to do with pets, summertime activities, whatever idea, I kind of wrote that down. And this way it'll kind of keep me focused. So if I get stumped like, what do I want to do? I'll look at my list and I'll say, oh, that sounds like fun. So my idea was that I would pick a number, and I had this for a 100 envelope challenge. And I decided that I was overreaching. That was kind of a lofty goal at the moment. So I decided that I'm going to use this to pick a number to create like what idea I'm going to do. Now I only have 83 ideas. So if I choose one that's higher than 83, I'll just put it back and come up with another number. So this one we are going to do number 71, which is table of contents for the binders. Well, that's going to be interesting. Not sure what I'm going to do with that. So kind of like my first thoughts are what is in your binders so you can see them faster. Some people have the sheets where they, in their sinking funds, they have all of their sinking funds in that particular one. They roll a die, and whatever that number is, they stuff that particular envelope. So maybe I'll do a concept similar to that. Okay, so that wasn't an easy one to start out with. That wasn't very fun to start out with. But no cheating. I'm going to make it work. All right, the other side is my theme ideas. And I have 88 of those. So what I would like for you guys to do, this is where you guys come in. I would like you to pick a number between 1 and 88, put it in the comments, and then what I'll do, is I'll take those numbers and I'll put them into a jar or something and choose a number, and that will be our theme. So you guys have until next Wednesday the 19th, July 19th, to put a number between 1 and 88. Just so you know, number 88 is zombies. I'm just saying that could be a fun one. But don't let me persuade you anyway. Just kidding. Anyway, choose a number. So then what we'll do is I'll take that one and merge it with our lovely table of contents one. See what we get. And then hopefully I'll have something done by beginning of August. I have a lot of ideas, and this is going to help me kind of stay focused, because I start creating a challenge, and sometimes it gets a little tedious, and then an idea will pop in my head. Oh, I don't want to forget that one. Let me open up another document, and I'll start kind of just putting my ideas in there. So I have a lot that I need to finish. So I need to stay focused. So I think this is going to help me. So I'm very excited about that. So again, don't forget, cast your vote. Lastly, today I want to talk about if you all like digital products or physical products better. Which would you rather receive? There are times for me that I like the instant, I want to start that challenge right now, so I like the option of that digital. But I also like, you can't do scratch-offs with digital, and that's kind of what I'm going to be getting into, I think, come August. So let me know what you prefer. I mean, if I have a majority of the people that strictly want to go physical products, then I need to shift. And currently I have mostly digital. Again, when you're first starting out, you want to try to keep expenses down. But I recognize and I see how many people are buying those physical products, and they're so beautiful what people are putting out there, and so creative. I love it. So let me know your thoughts on that. Again, put that in the description below. All right, so I think that's going to wrap this one up today. I hope you liked my little story. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with somebody. And then 1 through 88, put a number in the description, or in the comments, and we'll get this going. We'll have some fun with this, guys. Well, thank you so much. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day, and see you in the next one.